Well done, there will soon be a massive financial miracle. This cannot be skipped by your angel. Open this right now. This is no accident, my little kid. This isn't simply another typical situation. Heaven has shifted. It has come from the throne, and the angels have just uttered your name. I've seen you counting pennies while continuing to bless others, and I've seen the tears you never allow others to see. I have seen you giving when you were at your very best. I'm handing it to you now. For you I am opening the sky. To claim this blessing, leave an amen comment. You are not hearing this by chance. This miraculous moment was recorded in my book long before you ever needed it. Your life will change at this hour, therefore your angel was sent to make sure you wouldn't miss it. You're going to get what you couldn't afford. I shall now make double what seems impossible. Your hands, worn out from effort, are ready to grasp. I, the Lord your God, am transforming your finances in a manner that will astound even your adversaries, something you previously only dreamt about. Child, pay careful attention. I'm not a guy who should tell lies. My words don't come back to me empty-handed. I'm not using metaphors when I suggest that a massive financial miracle is imminent. I'm being prophetic. The drought is finished. The wait is coming to an end, and I'm sending supernatural assistance from unexpected areas. I remember how loyal you were. Your prayers have not gone unanswered. Even in the middle of the night, I have not ignored your sobs. When it seemed simpler to take shortcuts, I witnessed you choose honesty. I've seen you tithing when your pocketbook was almost empty and returning love when others rejected you. Even though your heart was heavy, I watched you clinging to your faith. I am now unleashing a crop that no demon can stop, no intellect can quantify, and no bank account can contain. You are in the driver's seat. You have been selected. There are people all around you. Because you waited while others gave up, you are now being rewarded and are safeguarded. Because despite everything around you screaming otherwise, you trusted me. Because you have faith in the absence of any obvious evidence. I am doing this for that reason. I sent your angel to watch over this moment for that reason. You must remain here to listen and believe. You cannot abandon this obedience. Your act of faith is sufficient to open the door to what lies ahead. Remark. Her music, let them say it's too late if this is what your heart is receiving right now. Allow them to call you stupid. I'm trying something new, your dad. Even you will be stunned by the sudden increase I'm sending. I am elevating voices to speak for you in areas where your feet haven't even touched, and I am putting your name in the hearts of those who make decisions. However, I'm opening doors that nobody can close. I'm giving it to you so you won't have to beg. I've promised you that you won't have to fight for it. All you'll have to do is accept it. They dismissed you based on your brokenness, but I saw your heart and deemed you deserving. We never forgot you. I always had you in mind. You never fell behind. You were getting ready. All of the setbacks, delays, and tears were seeds. And now the shower of my favor is coming. The storm you survived has only made the earth more productive. Your miracle won't happen overnight. It's not far away. It is forming. It is already in action. Your financial hardship was not a punishment. It was a placement. I needed to show to you that I am the source, not the job, not the system, not the bank. I wanted you to know that when I bless, no one can intervene, and now that your heart is ready, I am unleashing what was kept back. What was blocked is now being released. What was lost is now returning multiplied. Like the widow who emptied her last jar of oil with faith. Like the fishermen who cast their nets again despite empty seas. Like the child who offered his lunch to feed the multitude. I am employing your little one to make overflow. I'm unlocking your lifetime with your last. You are not enough, but I am making you more than enough. Some of you who are listening have been praying for years, while others have sobbed in private and asked me whether I still hear them. With heavenly clarity, let me express this. Not only did I hear you, but I also listened carefully to everything you said. I soaked up every tear, and I've been working on a blessing so wonderful that you won't even remember how painful the waiting was. Now, while you're still listening, take a risk. Before the miracle happens, raise your heart in thanksgiving and worship me for who I have always been to you, as well as for what I am about to accomplish. The sound that shakes open the windows of heaven will be your thankfulness. I want you to do a little yet significant action. If you think this is for you, click like. Even though that one act of trust may seem little, it is a loud announcement in the spirit that I am receiving what heaven is providing me. You're going to see the mysterious disappearance of bills, my youngster. Old debts are soon to be forgiven. News from places that previously rejected you is soon to reach you. The change will be felt by your pocketbook. The increase will be in your hands, and your mouth will attest to the fact that I did this. You weren't supposed to suffer indefinitely. You weren't made to live in poverty. I designed you to be a light, a lender, a builder, and a benefit to many, not to suffer in quiet while others thrive in dishonesty. I'm now providing you with the tools to do it. There won't be enough for you alone. You'll have much to bless other people. These words are alive, so hold on to them. They're going faster than you. They are overcoming opposition by entering meetings, applications, interviews, approvals, and phone conversations before you. I promise not to let you down, to keep you focused. Your angel is at your side, squelching distractions, putting an end to doubts, and fighting in the shadows. This is too near for you to overlook. The change is too significant to overlook. It is too holy to postpone the prize. When you agree, heaven will be waiting. Listen up, kid. I didn't bring you this far just to abandon you without anything. You didn't fall at the gate of your promise because I didn't walk with you through the valley of disillusionment. You are on sacred territory. The season has changed now. You're experiencing more than simply emotion. It is proof that the financial recovery has already begun. You will now harvest in pleasure what you sowed in grief. I am bringing heavenly provision into your earthly reality at this very now. You will now be blessed by what formerly depleted you. The roles are being reversed. Overflow will occur in the same accounts that remained in red. I have announced a reversal, and my word is definitive. The identical name that was previously disregarded will now be honored. What I have already made available to you cannot be overridden by any man, bank, system, or adversary. You have escaped assaults on both your identity and your pocketbook. The adversary attempted to persuade you that you were abandoned, forgotten, or cursed. But just to remind you, I gave you this message. I own you. You have been selected. You are protected, and I am elevating you for my own glory as well as your comfort. Your life will serve as proof of my benevolence. To get the breakthrough that heaven is giving, leave an amen comment. Angels are still working through your predicament. They are removing long-standing obstacles, opening doors, and setting up miraculous encounters. What appeared lost forever will be resurrected with interest, and what you believed would take years will happen in weeks. Yet though you may not yet see the whole picture, believe me when I say that I am working in areas you haven't yet prayed for. I'm meeting wants you weren't aware you had. Before the request even reaches your lips, I am making provisions. A question for you, child. Do you recall how I fed Elijah birds during a famine? Remember how, when there was no way out, I divided the Red Sea? Remember how I made a feast for thousands out of 5 loaves and 2 fish? I am the same God. I remain the same. I'll do it again if I've already done it, and it will be considerably bigger this time. This miracle is independent of your savings, income, or credit score. My covenant with you is the foundation of it. I've promised to protect you. It was sealed with my son's blood. The courtroom of heaven has already decided in your favor, regardless of the enemy's attempts to dispute. This gift is a reward for your perseverance, faith, and confidence in me, not for your flawlessness. Say amen if you are aware that this is your holy moment. I've seen your perseverance when things didn't make sense. When the account reached zero, when the calls poured in, and as the expenses piled up, I saw that you were still complimenting me. Your trust amid the storm was evident to me, and now I'll publicly thank you. This goes beyond a simple pay raise. It's about getting back all that the adversary attempted to take away from you. When you dreamt, others laughed. When you talked with faith, they rolled their eyes. However, I am going to use you as a testimony, not to brag, but to exalt you in the light of my grace, and not to embarrass others. They'll recognize me. It will be seen by your relatives. It will be walked in by your kids. Because of what I am doing in you right now, the following generation will be blessed. When you start receiving wonderful news over the phone, don't be shocked. When you get approvals from places that have previously refused you, don't be puzzled. I've already gone ahead and set a table for you, not behind your back, but in front of those who were formerly skeptical. Suddenly, the same places that formerly excluded you will suddenly embrace you with open arms. This blessing is divinely decreed, as it was not created by humans. When it comes to my favor, there is no competition. Nobody can steal what I have for you. It's all yours. It cannot be blocked. You don't have to compare or hurry. You have the ideal portion. You're on time. Your season has finally come. For you, the winds of breakthrough are blowing. The next blessing will be different from the previous one. It won't be little. There won't be any delays. It will arrive wrapped in peace, steeped in favor, and sealed with delight, and it will not be constrained by human hands. You won't have to defend or explain it. It will undoubtedly come from me. Keep your heart open as you go ahead. Not only am I providing for you, but I am also altering the way you think about money, how you talk about your future, and how you conduct yourself. Your perspective will shift from that of the borrower to that of the lender. You will see yourself as divinely linked rather than as being behind. You won't be able to live day by day anymore. You'll move with dominance. Listen to me, my child, this is your time. Heaven is tilting in your direction. The gates are opening, and your angel's hands are outstretched with too many blessings to list. Something is about to change in your narrative. Your time of eking out a living is coming to an end. Your overflow chapter is about to begin. Lean in closer, my darling. You have waited in quiet while others had their chance, so don't allow the sounds of the outside world to overpower what I am saying to your heart. You saw others' progress be accepted and rejoice, and you secretly questioned if I had overlooked you. But I have a precious thing to tell you. I didn't ignore you. You know, when I rapidly bless someone, it's usually for the present. I was preparing you for something greater than you anticipated. However, I take my time since I'm creating something that will last. I wasn't only getting ready for a breakthrough, I was getting you ready. Because everything I'm going to pour into your life requires a solid foundation. I was fortifying your soul, lowering your heart, and strengthening your roots. You're ready now. Your bank account is not the cornerstone of your next financial miracle. It is the result of your patience, obedience, and submission. It will endure as a result. It will hence increase. The blessing won't be given to you alone. Comment 9 and 9 to agree with heaven right now. You will be able to maintain it, increase it, and utilize it to honor my name. This miracle isn't being given to you to make you feel significant. I'm offering it to you to let you know how much you mean to me. This has nothing to do with gold or silver. My commitment with you is at issue. I've been working behind the scenes the whole time, collecting resources, setting up timeframes, and getting people ready to pour into you. And the blessing I'm bringing is confirmation that I haven't let go of you. I am aware that you felt unheard. I am aware that you asked whether I had heard your prayers. I am aware that while your spirit was wailing for assistance, you had become weary of responding with, "I'm okay." This isn't simply a word, which is precisely why your angel wouldn't let you skip it. You're being saved. It's your divine reaction. I have riches stashed away for you. Possibilities, agreements, collaborations, high-ranking favors, and provisions you didn't earn, but I decided to provide. You're going to see it come to pass as doors are opening up for you in fields you never would have imagined pursuing. Your prayers will be answered by strangers you've never met. The systems will suddenly work in your favor. Once blocked processes will now proceed without any issues. Why? Because it has been announced by the monarch. The impending benediction will do more than only alter your account. Your surroundings will change and your way of life will alter as well. You'll think in a new way, because you will know that your Father gives abundantly rather than little. You will walk with a serene assurance. They believed you were in need of them. They believed you would always be subordinate and dependent. I'm uplifting you now, however, not so you may brag, but so that others will see that I am the God of restoration. They will see the change and wonder how it occurred, and your response will be straightforward. It was God's doing. Comment, I have seen your bank balance, yes, but I have also seen your spiritual balance, and I have seen your heart stay kind even when people have wronged you. I trust you, God, to receive what I'm releasing. I witnessed you pardon unpaid debts. I witnessed you share when you had little left, and while others saw nothing happen at the time, I witnessed seeds fall into the soil of heaven. Now, when harvest time comes, child, pay attention. This miracle will not pass you by. Your name is on it. Your fingerprints match the blessing. Your suffering has already been factored into the promise I have spoken, and no one can reverse my decision. You may feel unworthy, but I call you beloved. You may feel disqualified, but I have appointed you. And when it comes, don't conceal it. I am going to show the world what faith looks like when it is fulfilled. So don't apologize, don't water it down. Celebrate it, glorify me through it, and let others know that this is what happens when someone trusts God even in the face of adversity. Let the doubters watch, let the mockers whisper, and you won't be moved because you are standing on an unbreakable promise. I'm not just giving you blessings, I'm defending what I give you. The days of lack are over, the days of overflow have begun, and this financial miracle will be so evident that even your enemies will testify. They will try to explain it away, but deep down they will know that it was divine. I will protect what I have bred in you, and no thief, system, or curse will touch what I declare over your life. You will wake up with peace in your mind and joy in your chest, and you will look at your hands and smile, knowing that they now hold proof of what I promised. I am the God who created rivers in the wilderness, who fed thousands without a bakery, who rained manna when there was no field, and who is now bestowing favor on you. It was untouchable. It was a favor. Let the world say what it wants. Let them gossip. You stay focused on me. You stay surrendered and you will keep rising. Not once, but repeatedly and repeatedly. Now, lean in, my darling. Let nothing steal your attention right now, because what I'm going to disclose will quiet your restless heart. This is the turning moment, because your name was written in the scroll of my favor before you were even born. The enemy tried to stop you from reading this chapter, but he was unable to do so because your angel stood firm and your spirit refused to give up. What I am doing in your life now is a full circle miracle. You began with nothing but hope, and now I am giving you something that bears the weight of heaven's promise. You have cried enough, you have asked enough questions. Your tears were not in vain, your late nights were not disregarded, your modest prayers were not forgotten, and I was watching, writing and working, and now I am moving. You stood in the hallway while others were called in, but now I am calling your name. I am opening the financial gates that held your progress. I am breaking the delay, and I am taking away the veil that covered the blessing that was always yours. I was just setting up the stage, making sure that everything lined up precisely so that when I move, nothing and no one could interfere. You are not being punished, you were being positioned, and now the positioning is finished. The blessing is real, the change is permanent, and your story will not return to what it was before. Comment amen to agreeing with heaven right now. The blessing will speak for you, resolve every disagreement, silence every critic, and lift every curse. You will enter rooms where people doubted you and leave with favor no resume could earn. You will receive calls that others waited years for. You will receive news that alters the course of the next 10 years of your life in a single day. I am doing this not because of who you are, but because of who I am. I am faithful. Your miracle is not on the way. They won't understand how things changed for you so quickly, but I'll make sure they know it was God's hand. I am good, I'm giving, I bless beyond measure, and you are my child. You are the one I have chosen to favor, not for a season, but for a lifetime. This financial miracle won't be your last, it's just the beginning of many rivers. They'll see it and be quieted. They'll see your overflow and recall how they disregarded you, mistreated you, and doubted you. But you won't harbor resentment. You'll rise above it all. Forgive, bless, and proceed with grace, because I'll fill your hands with provision and your heart with peace. I am removing that lie from your soul and replacing it with my truth, which says you are blessed, you are rising, you are covered, and you are chosen. I did not forget what was stolen from you. I saw the unpaid labor. I heard the words that tried to make you feel small. I felt your heartbreak when people used you, drained you, and walked away. If you know that this is confirmation from God, the voice of lack is being silenced right now. That old whisper that told you you'll never make it and you'll always struggle, you're too late. Your breakthrough will come through unexpected people and unfamiliar paths. Do not be afraid, but embrace it, because I am doing something new. It will not look like the last time. It will not follow logic, and it will not make sense to others, but it will carry the unmistakable fingerprint of my presence. And when it does, you will fall to your knees and thank me, because I have been waiting to pour this out. This is not just about money, it is about freedom, financial, mental, and emotional, and I will restore what was lost. I'm giving you green lights, and I'm not just giving you money, I'm giving you clarity. I'm breaking down double-mindedness, confusion, and fear. I'm making you bold again. I'm clearing the fog that tried to cloud your future. You'll dream again, but this time you'll have the means to follow through on it. You won't be holding your breath waiting for permission or shelving ideas because you don't have enough money. The Lord your God is breathing over your finances, your business, your family, and your future, and where my breath is, there is always life. I am putting divine yeses in the mouths of decision makers, and I am commanding your name to be spoken in rooms filled with favor. This is not hype, this is holy. This is not emotionalism, this is execution. You will witness it happen, and you will finally let go of the breath you have been holding for years. You were hidden for a reason, and now I am revealing what I have been building in silence. This financial miracle is not just coming to bless you, it is coming to free you from cycles, from systems that failed you, and from environments that didn't believe in you. Listen, child, you will no longer be the one who is constantly watching others rise while remaining in the shadows. The time has come for you to emerge. Your waiting has matured you, your struggle has refined you, and your obedience has elevated you. I have witnessed you accomplish more with less, stretch what others would have wasted, and persevere despite tired eyes and a weary heart. As a result, I have marked this moment with my glory, not the glory of fame or recognition, but the glory of provision that flows like a river, calm but unstoppable, from heaven straight into your hands. Free you from mental traps that whispered, "You are not enough. You are more than enough. You are my child, and you carry my spirit." The voice of doubt is attempting to negate the divine in the comment, "I believe," to receive the breakthrough heaven is sending. Don't allow your past to tell you that this is too good to be true. However, what I'm doing now is not based on your past. Rather, it is based on my promise. I promise to open the windows of heaven and to rebuke the devourer for your sake. This financial miracle will not stress you, it will settle you. You will sleep without anxiety. You will make decisions from rest, not desperation. You will stop surviving and start living. I promised that I would never leave you or forsake you, and I keep my word. You are about to witness me turn unpaid effort into undeniable reward. Your name will be spoken by people who don't even know you yet. Doors that were previously denied are about to open, and approvals that were previously denied are coming in, because I changed the atmosphere, not because you changed your mind. I am not a God who teases, I am a God who delivers, and I am delivering this. Break through with your name on it. Comment Amen to claim this blessing. You will no longer look at your account in fear, but with joy, knowing that my hand is on every transaction. You will testify about what I gave you. Angels are preparing people to be generous to you even now. They are softening hearts, resetting systems, dismantling delays, and giving you back pay, overflow, and unexpected deposits. Your child, I'm not just answering one prayer, I'm multiplying the answers everywhere you look. You've been faithful with the little, and now I'm trusting you with much. This miracle isn't just about money, it's about purpose. I'm financing your freedom, I'm resourcing your calling, and I'm giving you the ability to say yes to the dreams I planted in you years ago. If only I could afford it. God made a way. Maybe one day, this is the day the Lord has made. You will say, I am restoring the boldness of your voice, the clarity of your vision, and the strength of your steps. Because I own everything, you'll walk like someone who knows their Father owns everything. At first, this gift will be subtle, but it will eventually become loud. Without force, it will grow. It will grow fearlessly. You won't need to compete, pursue, or manage. You will discover what I provide you. At the door, it will greet you. It'll be in your grasp. There will be no denying it. It will not go away. I won't let you return to what caused you to break. I won't allow you to go back to what exhausted you. I haven't released you just to watch you stumble again. This is a permanent miracle. It has a transformative effect, and I'm raising you up because your heart didn't waver. I'm changing who you are. No longer the person who is always falling behind. No longer the person who is always giving explanations. Now that you are the lender rather than the borrower, you will enter rooms with solutions rather than justifications. You'll find solutions to issues. Others will be blessed by you. The oil of plenty will be carried by you. I have imbued you with magnificence. The fruit is now on the verge of breaking through. You will become what you previously only dreamed of becoming, and you will see what I always saw in you. And give me the credit when it occurs. Out of appreciation, not remorse. I safeguard what I provide, I complete what I begin, and I always keep my promises. Therefore, don't wait, don't doubt, and don't look back. You don't realize how near you are, my kid. I've been preparing the foundation for a bridge that will carry you to blessings while you've been struggling to stay afloat. The pressure rose as a result. Your confrontations were more intense since the adversary was aware of what you were going to encounter and made every effort to dispel your beliefs. However, you persisted, and I'm opening the gates wide because you waited. Already this miracle is happening. Everything is changing above you, even if it doesn't seem like anything is happening around you. without even understanding why. I'm reorganizing timeframes, changing systems, and ordering others to support you. I hold their hearts, and they will bless you when I say, bless them. I'm about to reveal something that will bring about such amazing insight. The reason for the lengthy delay will eventually become clear to you. I didn't withhold anything to harm you. In order to prevent the blessing from being tainted, I was safeguarding the time. Your spirit is now prepared, and I am delivering it immediately, completely and unquestionably. Comment amen if this is happening to your heart right now. Do you recall the time of year when it seemed like nothing was going right? You prayed, you tried, and you hoped, but nothing changed. You were unable to realize, however, how much I was protecting you from things that might have caused you to be further delayed. The door was too little, so I didn't let it open. Now I'm opening the one that will accommodate all I've planned for you. This benefit lasts for a long time. There is a movement. It will have an impact on your house, family, and generations to come. Because I'm doing more than simply making up for my lack of money. The spirit of restriction that attempted to infiltrate your family is being uprooted by me. You will be the first person in your family to experience this degree of affluence. The first person to live fearlessly in overflow will be you. The first to relax deeply and offer freely will be you. This goes beyond simple providing. It's consent, permission to live a calm life, permission to be gifted without apologies and to dream without limitations. And when people ask, how did this happen? You'll respond, because I trusted God even when it didn't make sense. Comment amen to agree with heaven right now. Every delay was divine. You are not behind. You are not late. You are right on time for the miracle I scheduled. This blessing will be heavy because it carries the weight of everything you have survived. I know you have tried to accept your lack and have occasionally made peace with it by saying, maybe this is just how life will be, but I never created you to scrape by. Every no was necessary and every tear irrigated the soil of this moment. I made you to be a reflection of my wealth. What you neglected to even pray for is now being restored by me. I'm giving you back the dreams you lost. Your name is inscribed on the walls of the vaults of favor that I am opening. You won't have to work hard for this. You won't have to persuade anybody that I am the God who multiplies emptiness, moves mountains, and splits oceans. I haven't changed since yesterday. Additionally, I have continued to be your supplier. No longer will you compromise your integrity to fit into places that don't respect your anointing. This miracle is designed for your future, not your past, and you will no longer bend over backwards to make room for the comfort of those who were never called to walk beside you. So let go of the things that shattered you and grasp the things that are meant to help you succeed. Your riches are being breathed on by me. What you thought was tiny is being multiplied by me, like the oil in the jar which is poured and poured again without running out. I'm extending your supply. I'm going to show you what paradise looks like. The hands of the faithful on earth. It aged the instant you gave. The moment you trembled and answered yes. The instant you gave me a lack-based compliment. The blueprint for this gift was written in those times. Now that the prize has arrived, you won't just be getting more. You are going to grow into more. I'm giving you more knowledge to deal with growth. I'm opening your heart to accept without feeling guilty. I'm making your hands stronger so you can handle what I deliver. Sometimes the calm in your chest will make you sit in astonishment, not because of the amount in your account. That's what I'm here for. That is the meaning of this miracle. Tranquility that no bank can provide. Happiness that no salary can compare to. Identity that cannot be replaced by a title. I bless in this way, not only externally but also inside, profoundly, permanently, and forever. Therefore, clear the space, prepare the room, and create space not just in your house but also in your heart, mind, and soul, because it's being filled by me. with purpose, not with noise, with clarity, not with clutter, with knowledge, not with concern. This isn't a random occurrence. I am this person, I do this. When it seems impossible, I appear. When the noise level rises, I speak. I have selected you by divine plan, not by accident or chance. You have smiled and borne loads in silently. This time has come because, my child, you have stood in unknown places and held on to me when nothing else made sense. This miracle wasn't earned by you. You put up with it. Even when I wasn't getting results, you still had faith in me. The outcomes will now come after you. The seasons are inverted here. I'm changing the tide. The equilibrium is being shifted by me. The same hands that previously lacked overflow will now carry everything that formerly worked against you. Now that I'm not just tampering with your money, the same heart that was once afraid will feel safe. Your foundation is being transformed by me. Don't search for trivial solutions. Be prepared for waves. Anticipate flooding. The God of scraps is not me. I am the storeroom God. I'm not going to fix your life. I'm reconstructing it from the ground up. This miracle marks the start of a legacy rather than a time of comfort. Your past is being rewritten by me. Your future is being anchored by me. To accept what God has just unleashed over your life, leave an amen comment. One day you'll wake up and discover that the burden you've been bearing has vanished, because I am stepping in to provide in ways that will humble you, heal you, and awaken others via your narrative. The pressure to figure it out will be removed. Who is keeping an eye on your faith is unknown to you, and your obedience will serve as an encouragement to others when this miracle occurs. In secret you have been a fighter. Now I will reward you in public, not because you desire attention, but because I want the world to witness what I do with people who trust me entirely. They observed your struggle. Now they will see your brightness. They heard how big you were. They'll see your music now. I'm aware of how long you've been waiting. I am aware of how many times you almost gave up, but your spirit never gave up, kid, even when you were weak. I could still hear your spirit beckoning to me even when you were silent, and each time I heard you, my response is now loud, obvious and visible. I'm not only returning what you've lost. You never would have imagined asking for what I'm offering you. I'm making your suffering more interesting. I'm giving your prayer more strength. What seemed like a conclusion was only a delivery delay. Therefore, I'm adding provision to your purpose. There was no denying the miraculous. It was ready. Comment, God, I have faith in you. The contracts you need, the permissions you've been awaiting, and the resources you've prayed for are all coming together. If this is your heavenly moment, by my spirit, not by chance or effort. The monarch's hearts yield to my desire, and the earth obeys my word. Nothing in this world can stop it when I say to let it go. Therefore, don't lower your expectations. Keep your hope intact. Raise your head. Have faith. Raise your voice and say the words I've spoken over your head. I referred to you as blessed. I referred to you as favored. You've been thinking about it for years, and one day I named you my own. However, I say today I'm going to change everything today. I send supernatural confirmation via individuals, signs, tranquility, and sustenance on this day. And it won't stop once I get going. There will be movement behind the blessing. The favor will be reciprocated. It will locate you. You won't need to pursue it. There won't be any worry associated with what I'm offering you. Your morals won't have to be compromised. You won't have to ask for assistance. I'm bringing you up righteously, and my creations are unshakable. It will feel heavenly, light, pure, pressure-free, long-lasting and ephemeral, and you will know it's from me. After planting in suffering, you are now reaping in happiness. After standing in darkness, you are now standing in the light. You moved to the front after waiting behind others. The time of year has changed. The river is moving. The solution is here. Bank accounts that were closed are being unlocked by me. I'm paying off bills that have been bothering you. I'm giving you back the years that were taken from you by uncertainty and dread. I'm letting go of concepts that will generate revenue. I'm breathing over plans, companies, and inventiveness, and with a single favor I'll quadruple what your hands produce. What I am going to perform has not been seen, heard, or imagined by any eye, ear, or heart. However, your soul has detected it. You were unable to resign because of this. Something I put inside of you recognized that the blessing was genuine, which is why you were unable to go. Realized the promise was real. I was aware that the Father never breaks his promises. I speak over you with this word overflow, not seldom but on a daily basis. So begin thanking me now, not because everything seems to be wonderful, but because faith sees what the eyes cannot press down, shaken together, running over unexpected individuals in new places, from doors you thought were closed. I want to thank you for what you have seen and for what is still coming. Your last seed will be this act of gratitude, and soon the harvest will start. You will witness unexpected emails, unexpected payments, calls with answers, and tearful confirmations. Not because of who you are, but because of who I am, and I serve as your supplier. Your restorer is me. I keep my end of the bargain. I want you to know deep down that you were never forgotten. I am aware that the quiet seemed to be a rejection. I am aware that waiting felt like being abandoned. But I was at work in the invisible world. I was constructing. Your life was set up to bear the weight of what I was sending. This blessing is not light because of the child. It has a lot of purpose. You begged for resources, and I'm delivering restoration. You prayed for supply, and I'm sending purpose. I'm sending heaven since you asked for assistance in a whisper. Not just enough to breathe will be given to you. You will have more than enough to create, bless, and end all of your family's cycles of poverty. Charity is not what this is. Covenant is this. I am raising you in the eyes of many because you honored me in the valley. Those who didn't comprehend your journey will see your promise. When they see your miracle, the same people who made fun of you will realize it was me. To claim this blessing, leave an amen comment. You weren't brought this far to be carried halfway by me. I am the Alpha and the Omega. I am the author of your breakthrough, not simply the start of your tale. What the adversary attempted to permanently imprint has been overwritten by me. I have eliminated the labels of failure, delay, and loss, and I have sealed your fate with the signature of my grandeur. You have no clue how close you are to the moment when everything aligns. You've been walking through dust, but you're about to walk on gold. You've been living in tension, but you're going to live in overflow. I have spoken, and nothing stays the same when I speak. This is just the beginning of this financial miracle. I'm sending change, yet you've cried for breakthrough. You asked for the bills to be paid, but I'm going to take away more than that. I'm taking away the anxiety, the fear, and the lack of resources that have put you below the inheritance. You're not supposed to make ends meet, I've assured you. You weren't made to just get by. I gave you supernatural access, might, and knowledge when I created you. I say, come in, the room is ready, the seat is yours, the favor is assigned. You've been waiting at the door for too long. If this is God's affirmation,